What's waiting for you in your mail could be the most important financial notice you get all year. If you're expecting a Social Security or SSI payment soon, you cannot afford to look past this. What you find or what you miss in the next few days might change the amount you receive, shift the day it arrives, and even determine if you get money you never knew you were owed. This isn't standard procedure. This is a critical update that demands your immediate focus because a single oversight could delay an increase, forfeit a correction, or make you miss a deadline with serious consequences. For millions in America, these benefits aren't just extra cash, they're the essential foundation of monthly survival. Social Security provides for retirees and those with disabilities, while SSI supports individuals, including seniors and people with disabilities, who have very limited means. These programs are vital, and that is precisely why the developments unfolding right now require your complete attention. Federal sources confirm that updates are being issued which will impact a significant number of people. We're not talking about minor tweaks. These involve recalculating what you should get, altering the payment calendar, and revisiting eligibility criteria that have been static for a long time. And the crucial thing to know is this: the effect won't be the same for everyone. Your next deposit might be larger. The date it hits your account could move. Or you might learn that a past mistake needs fixing, potentially unlocking additional funds that should have been yours already. Staying on top of this isn't just a good idea, it's absolutely necessary. So, why is all this occurring at this moment? Officials point to two primary drivers. First, the relentless pressure of inflation and living costs has compelled a thorough re-examination of benefit formulas. The stated aim is to make certain payments reflect today's economic conditions and that every person gets the full amount they qualify for. Second, internal reviews and budget analyses have reportedly found discrepancies in earlier payment periods. This means a large-scale effort is underway to fix mistakes and enhance precision. And when an operation of this size starts correcting errors, the outcome for each person can vary dramatically. Some fixes will put more money in the next check. Some will change the timing. Others might require you to respond to a verification request. This is the point where many get tripped up. The biggest error isn't being ineligible. It's overlooking the notice, ignoring the due date, or thinking it will all just work itself out. Then, a month later, they're confused about why their payment didn't go up, why it came late, or why a correction never happened. Let's get specific and practical. First, accept that letters are already landing in mailboxes across the country. If you get one from the Social Security Administration, don't disregard it. Don't put it in a pile for later, and please don't mistake it for advertising. Open it without delay. Read it thoroughly, looking for three key items: the dollar figure, the effective date, and any required action from you. Certain notices include a response period, sometimes just a few weeks, to confirm details, submit paperwork, or correct an error. If that window closes without your reply, your payment update could be postponed. You might even lose a one-time opportunity. That's the real stakes this week. It's not only about what the government is doing, it's about what you do when they contact you. Now let's discuss the types of adjustments that could appear. Data suggests some Social Security beneficiaries might see monthly bumps from about $50 to over $200, depending on their earnings history and other factors. For SSI recipients, the jumps could be more pronounced, with possible single check increases of $100 or more. When you're on a fixed income, that kind of difference is life-changing. It could cover a tank of gas, a needed medication, or keep the lights on. But there's something potentially bigger than a monthly raise: back pay. Over the last year, reviews have found instances where individuals were paid too little because of math errors. When those are rectified, some people may get a lump sum, retroactive payment, added to their regular amount. In several cases, these past due sums can reach hundreds of dollars and occasionally exceed $1,000. Picture expecting your usual deposit and then seeing an unexpected extra chunk of cash. Money that was yours all along. It does occur. But here's the warning: even when the SSA finds a mistake, not every fix happens without some input from you. Occasionally, you must verify your situation. Sometimes they need documentation. Other times, the adjustment hinges on updating your file. That's why I'm stressing action and vigilance. We also have to talk about schedule changes because this can disrupt plans instantly. Even if your payment goes up, the day you get it might change. For instance, some SSI payments that usually come at the month start might arrive a bit earlier or later due to holidays, system processing, or new scheduling protocols. A shift of just 2 or 3 days can throw off rent payments, bill due dates, and a tight budget, especially for households that plan down to the day. The tricky part is that these date changes aren't always blasted across major news outlets. They often show up in your personal notice or in your digital account. So, if you're only watching the general news, you could miss the specifics that apply directly to you. This is why accessing your SSA online account is so valuable. If you already have one, sign in and check your messages and payment history. Often, updates appear in digital form before the paper letter even gets to you. And if you don't have an online account, think about setting one up via the official SSA site. It lets you monitor changes in real time and avoid sudden surprises. But let's be absolutely clear. Whatever you do, be scam smart. Only use legitimate SSA portals. Don't tap on random links in texts or emails that say they're from Social Security. If you need to access your account, go there directly through known official paths. Now, I need to explain another layer that catches countless people off guard. An adjustment to your SSI or Social Security can also influence your standing with other aid programs. Based on your state and personal circumstances, even a modest increase might interact with state-level support, Medicaid, or food assistance. This doesn't mean you should avoid an increase. It means you need to see the whole financial picture. Two individuals getting similar benefits can end up in very different places because of household income, where they live, past payment records, and rules that vary by state. So, if your payment changes, pause and consider how it might connect to other benefits you receive. If you're uncertain, keep a record of the change and think about consulting a local benefits expert or reaching out to the relevant agency for advice. Let's condense this into immediate, simple steps you can take right now. Step 1. Check your physical mail and open anything from the Social Security Administration today. Step 2. If you have an online SSA account, log in and scrutinize your notices and payment info. Step 3. Confirm your contact details are current, your address, phone number, everything, so you don't miss urgent communications. Step 4. When you read a notice, hunt for deadlines. Highlight them, note them down, put them in your phone. Step 5. If the letter asks for papers or verification, don't procrastinate. Collect what's needed and reply as directed. Step 6. If anything is confusing, if the numbers seem off, if the dates look incorrect, or if you suspect you were underpaid, call the SSA using a verified number and ask for an explanation. Moving fast can separate you from getting a corrected amount on schedule versus waiting for months. And remember, mistakes can flow in both directions. The agency's focus is on fairness and accuracy, which means fixing underpayments, but it can also mean reviewing cases that need a second look. That's why being informed is power. The sooner you spot an issue, the simpler it is to fix. I need you to remember this core idea. What's unfolding this week is a combination of 3 major elements happening at once: recalculations, calendar shifts, and corrections for past errors. And when these forces combine, the people who stay alert are the ones who come out ahead. The people who ignore mail are the ones who get an unwelcome shock later. If you're asking yourself, does this involve me? The safest assumption is that it could, and the only reliable way to know is to inspect your mail and your account. If you're among those getting an adjustment, you could see a difference soon, possibly as early as your next payment. If you were underpaid before, you might find retroactive cash added. If your schedule is modified, your deposit date may move. And if they need verification, you'll get instructions with a firm deadline you must meet. This is why I'm urging you to be focused and proactive. This isn't just about one single payment. It's about your overall financial security and your capacity to plan with confidence. And the reality is, so many people lose out simply because they assume nothing ever changes. But things do change. And right now, they might be shifting in a way that puts more money directly into your account or asks for a quick reply to secure it. So please don't hesitate. Look at your mail. Access your online account if you can. Read every SSA letter with care. Take notes. Mark those deadlines. And if a letter is confusing, don't just set it aside. Get answers fast through official means. And let me say it again because it's that critical. Don't fall for fake messages pretending to be the SSA. Use only official contact information. If this feels like a lot, take a moment. These updates are framed as an initiative to boost accuracy and guarantee people receive their proper entitlements. That's the objective. Your part is to stay informed so you don't let opportunities or deadlines slip away. In the next few days, some will open their mail and discover positive news, a raise, a fix, or even a back payment windfall. Others will find schedule changes that force a rapid budget reshuffle. And some will get verification requests that need immediate handling. No matter which group you're in, your best strategy is identical. Pay close attention and move promptly, because if money is owed to you, you want it processed correctly. And if there's a time-sensitive task, you want it done before it creates holdups. This week is pivotal for anyone on Social Security or SSI. Stay watchful, stay orderly, and stay in front of it. Open your mail, review your notices, double-check your details, and take action if the letter instructs you to. What happens next might just be the financial surprise you've been waiting for. If this information helps you stay prepared, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It genuinely supports the channel and helps get this to others who need it. And for more clear, actionable guides like this, make sure you're subscribed to my channel.